Dear future Molly, I hope this letter finds you well. I hope you are having the absolute best day on trail. I hope you have made a bunch of friends who already know too much about you and call you by a funny name. I hope that name has a ridiculous story behind it that you'll remember forever. I hope you are having the time of your life and that the trail is everything you hoped it would be. Just in case you are experiencing one of those lowest of low days I've heard so much about, I wanted to remind you of a few things. Remember that hiking this trail is something you have been dreaming of for years, and this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. You are doing amazing, and everyone is rooting for you. Darren and Bandit are doing just fine without you. You're going to feel so proud of yourself when you accomplish this goal. Even the worst day on trail is better than being at work. This adventure will be over in the blink of an eye, and you will soon be wishing you were back on trail. I know you're probably homesick and wishing you were with your husband and dog right now instead of alone in your tent. You're probably questioning all of your life choices that led you to this point. Maybe you are wishing you hiked the PCT so your mom could drive to the nearest town and pick you up. You know she would do that for you in a heartbeat. Luckily for you, you chose to hike the Appalachian Trail, and that option is not as feasible since it's all the way across the country. Right now is when you need to pull out some of the cards in your mental toughness hat. Here are some of the mantras and whatnot I prepared for you for days like today. Let's try some of the obvious and slightly overused ones first. Never quit on a bad day. No pain, no rain, no main. This is fun, and I like to do it. Make sure to sing this one like the silly song in all of those Instagram reels.
This is fun, and I like to do it.
You're not you when you're hungry, so you should probably eat that Snickers that's in your food bag dummy. I'll wait. Okay, fine. In all seriousness, these should help. You are stronger than you think. You have everything you need to get through this. Be a warrior, not a worrier. Feel the fear and do it anyways. Still not feeling confident? Let's not forget about your favorite Bible verse, Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. And lastly, a somewhat overused but still a good verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Okay, now that you've had a snack and a pep talk, I want to know a few things. Let's see how many of these questions you can answer now that you've been on trail for a while. Was the beginning of the AT as difficult as you made it out to be in your mind? How did you adjust to life on trail? Were the Smoky Mountains as challenging and as beautiful as they look? How did you like sleeping in shelters? Have you been stretching every day like you promised me you would? Did you get the Virginia blues despite Virginia literally having ponies on the trail and of course the iconic Virginia Triple Crown? What town food do you crave the most? How has the humidity been? Were the rocks in Pennsylvania as terrible as everyone says? Was all of the work you put into dehydrating your own backpacking meals worth it? Did you hike Franconia Ridge on a clear day? Were the views epic? Have you gotten better at not second-guessing and questioning every decision you make? Did you take some blue blaze trails to waterfalls, fire towers, and viewpoints, even though they don't count as AT miles? Was the trail in the White Mountains as steep and challenging as it looks? Did you decide it was worth it to spend the money to stay in one of the huts? Did you have time to think about and process things in your life you've been ignoring? How long did it take you to get through the Mahoosic Notch? Did you do it? Did you hike 2,197.4 miles and touch that sign on Mount Katahdin? Even if you didn't, I'll still be proud of you. From Past Molly. I seriously can't wait to know the answers to all of these questions and to share them with you along the way. Thank you to Maddie from Beer in Beautiful Places for the idea for this video. Yeah, I wrote the letter in one of the journals I designed that I'll be bringing on trail with me so that I can read it whenever I want and have easy access to it. This is part of the things that I'm doing to help mentally prepare for the trail. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and mighty fine hiking, everyone. Bye!